I get this question a lot regarding animal-based versus plant-based proteins. Let me give you the punchline first. In the aggregate, animal-based proteins are indeed better than plant-based proteins. But let's talk about this recent RCT, or randomized controlled trial, that was conducted in the Netherlands. It was titled Supplementation with Whey Protein, but not pea protein, reduces muscle damage following long-distance walking in older adults. In this study, they took 47 physically active older adults with an average age of 70 years. They were then randomized to whey protein at 25 grams a day, pea protein at 25 grams a day, or an isocaloric placebo group. To induce soreness, they had them walk roughly 12 to 19 miles or 20 to 30 kilometers. Measurements were performed at baseline, that is before supplement use, and then they were measured pre-exercise, that is after a 10-day preload period of supplement use. And then they measured it 3 times post-exercise at 24, 48, and then 72 hours post-walking. Blood concentrations of creatine kinase and lactate dehydrogenase, skeletal muscle mass, muscle strength, and muscle soreness was assessed. It should be noted there were no differences between the groups regarding their habitual dietary intake, protein intake, or cumulative walking volume over the last year. So what did they find? First of all, they found no differences in LDH, or lactate dehydrogenase, no differences in muscle strength, muscle mass, or muscle soreness between the groups. However, the whey protein group demonstrated a lower amount of exercise-induced muscle damage compared to the other groups, as assessed by plasma creatine kinase, or CK. So it does go to show you that you can uncouple muscle damage itself from the subjective perception of muscle soreness, which is what this study found. So why the difference? Well, according to the investigators, plant-based proteins have a relatively low leucine content, about 7.1%, compared to animal-based proteins of about 8.8%. And we know that leucine is known as one of the most important factors for driving protein synthesis. Now, given that the standardized serving volume for each treatment arm was different, that is, the leucine content was lower for the pea versus the whey protein supplement. The pea had about 900 milligrams of leucine. The whey group had about 1,150 milligrams. So that difference of 250 milligrams of leucine between these two supplements may have contributed to the lower creatine kinase response in the whey protein group. Bottom line, 13 days with 25 grams per day of whey protein lessened the exercise-induced muscle damage in older adults, whereas the placebo or pea protein group had no such effect. So when in doubt, I would suggest use animal-based proteins.